Alright, JHK is back, and I have my pen and paper, I can take notes. And it looks like all of the urban locations today are in the daily challenge, and we are left with the normal rural locations, as always. I thought Thailand, I also thought, similar countries. Maybe I like Thailand the most. Philippines I think is possible. Laos I think is possible. Or Lao, however you say that. Yellow plate is very interesting. It's just Colombia, right? Yeah. So I guess this one's not going to be that hard, at least to get the country. This is fascinating. Okay. Some weird Gen 2. What does it remind me of? My first thought was actually like somewhere in the British Isles, but I think that is not right. I don't know, we'll come back to it. This one, I don't know. This could be Colombia maybe, but it could be Asia. This could be Colombia. Yeah. Is that a Colombian flag? It might be. Okay. This could be Colombia, but it doesn't have to be yet. This one could be like Brazil maybe. Other countries come to mind, but I mean, maybe I like Brazil. This like reminds me of Mexico, but it doesn't need to be Mexico. Could be Colombia. Might have too many Colombias. This one is different. Why did I think Australia? I'm not sure why I thought that. This makes me think of like Malaysia or Indonesia or something like that. This too. This one, I guess, could also be Colombia. Okay, that's too many. This one I'm very unsure about. Like, I don't even have a guess. This one's probably also in that, like, whatever the Southeast Asian country is. And this one's also that. Okay. So I don't think we have Lao. It's just a random country I named. Alright. Let's try and make a Colombia group. I think that's Colombia. This should be Colombia. Which of these is most likely to be Colombia? Potentially this one. This one is probably there. I'm kind of scared that we might have two Latin American countries. What's going on in this one? I guess this could be Brazil, like if we have Brazil, because I thought Brazil on this one, but again, not sure. I guess this one could be Brazil. It could be Brazil actually. It could be Colombia. It could be something else entirely. This one is very Colombian, I think. Like it also kind of reminds me of countries like Costa Rica, Panama, and obviously we don't have those. So I think Colombia might be a good shout on this one. This I don't think is there. This is not there. No. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe, but probably not. No. Maybe I'd just try that, to be honest. I think this could be there, but I think there's something wrong with this. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it doesn't remind me as much of it. So maybe I just want to send these four. I'm gonna try that. One away. Okay, I'm gonna write it down like just in case. I'm gonna turn on tile notation. So we know that, I'm just going to do this just in case because it's JHK. We know that B1, B2, C2, and a3, r1 away. So which one do I think is the most sus? I think it's probably a3. It could be this one. I think b1 and b2 are pretty safe. Let's say we remove a3 and we replace that with never this one, right? It could be. I don't feel so great about that one. Maybe we try a2, because I did consider a2. I also considered, this is never there though. That's never there. I think these like plants would never be there. It's never this. Maybe I try a2, and this one's gonna be 2 away then. Okay, so that is some good knowledge. Same thing again, but with a2 is 2 away. And I guess in that case, c2 is wrong, right? And maybe I replace it with a4, because I did think about a4. I'm gonna do it. All right. So apparently there is something easier than Colombia. Yeah, I got rid of this one because I thought this could maybe be like a Mexico or something, but I do not think we have enough locations to also have Mexico. So I think there might be a Brazil in here, which we might have with this one, this one, this one potentially maybe. And then maybe... I'm still not sure what this one is. I guess this could be like a southern Brazil, where it almost looks like Argentina. Maybe, potentially. I do think this one's probably Asia. This one I am clueless about. This one is not Asia, right? How many Asias do we have? So let's say this is Asia. This is Asia, that's 2. This is Asia, that's 3. This is Asia, that's 4. 5. 6. So 7. Yeah, okay, so we have 2 Asian countries. So I guess we can just get the ones that are never in Asia, which are probably this one. I mean, this one is never Asia for sure. This one is most likely not Asia. Like this one, no, I do think it is. To me, it looks like Brazil, but I mean, yeah. Let's just say leading theory. It is Brazil, maybe. I've also thought about like Kenya, South Africa, but I think that's not a good guess. Let's say it's Brazil. Like, the thing is, this is never Asia. So this needs to be in that group, whatever it is. And then this is never Asia. So this also needs to be in that group. And then this is like a Thailand or something. I'm gonna send that. 1 away. Okay. So I'm gonna write it down. C2, D2, A3, and B3 are 1 away. The issue is I don't know yet what the country is. I'm just going off the this is never Asia tactic. So which one of these is never Asia? This has a chance of not being Asia. This one I'm the least sure about. This one is Asia. This is Asia. This has to be Asia. Like, come on. Like, how is it not Asia? I mean, actually, maybe there is like, maybe it is like a Kenya. Like, that would be stupid though, right? Maybe this is Africa, but it's not like South America. This, I guess, has to... Well, this one has a chance of not being Asia. This, I think, is most likely Asia, but I don't know where it is. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something else entirely, but... What was I thinking here? Like, maybe this could be Thailand? Or something like that? Not sure. I guess this one has a chance of not being Asia. But it seems a little strange to me. And this one is Asia for sure. So which one do I think is incorrect? You know, these kind of plants are kind of similar looking to these. So maybe this is in there. Now which one is wrong? Maybe this one is wrong. Maybe this is Thailand. Somehow. Which, I mean... I'm not even sure we have Thailand. I just think it's possible. But then what would the country be if it's this? Like, that seems crazy to me. I might try this. 2 away now. Okay, lovely. So the same thing, but with C4 is 2 away. Which means that we know that D2 is probably correct. And we know that C4 is incorrect. Maybe this means that C2 is incorrect, because I can see C2 and C4 being the same. It doesn't need to be the same, but I think it's possible. So maybe we kick out C2 and we replace it with maybe A2 or A4. Like, I think they are a little bit nondescript. I'm still going off the this is never Asia method. Alright, different approach. We'll keep this in mind. No, actually, if I send something else, they are all gonna get rearranged and then my notes will be meaningless. But I guess I can like try and keep this in mind because they are somewhat distinct, I suppose. Because I was gonna say like maybe we can try and make like a group that could be Thailand, theoretically, maybe. So let's say this one is Thailand, which, I mean, could be something else. But let's just assume it's Thailand, because I think this road reminds me of Thailand. Then let's say, I guess this could be Thailand. Let's say this is maybe Thailand. That also seems strange to me. Because I think this one's probably Indonesia or Malaysia. I think this one is probably Indonesia or Malaysia. No, I think I'm gonna stick to this group first. So let's play, let's say C2 is wrong. And let's say we replace C2 with, I'm thinking A2 or A4. I'm not really seeing any of these other locations, but I'm still not sure about the country. I think this one, would this fence be in Asia? Is that even a fence? Like, I think this one, yeah, this one I just cannot get a read on. This is like a 50-50, I'll lose every time, probably. So let's say either a4 or a2. Let's assume c2 is incorrect. So this is going to be an experiment. Maybe I honestly try this. Let's say a4. Bang. Okay. So yeah, let's say that is... I mean, low-key, it could just be Argentina, right? And then d2 is like Misiones, maybe? Because I think a3... does Argentina have Gen 2? Because Brazil has Gen 2, but it's like very rare. I'm not sure if I've ever seen Gen 2 in Argentina. I think b3 reminds me more of Argentina, but I can see it in Brazil, maybe? I think I'm between Argentina and Brazil here. Unless I'm completely misreading it. Actually, could it be Australia? Because that was my first thought on this one, right? Remember that? Am I gaslighting myself again? This is where the gaslight detector comes in. No, these trees are never Australian though, right? And these buildings? Nah. I think Australia is going to be my third guess, but that would be like a bit of a wild guess, I think. But I feel like this location... this one has a case for potentially being there. Especially with the signage, right? Like, I can't really see the sign. But I feel like the signage kind of reminds me of that. But I cannot reasonably guess that, can I? Like, could this be maybe one of those, like, stupid islands, like, off the coast, like, in the middle of the Atlantic, that belong to Brazil? Because, like, I cannot really place this in Brazil. Like, I think in Argentina it could be somewhere, but I don't know if Argentina has Gen 2. Brazil, Argentina, Australia, in that order? I'm not really seeing any eucalyptus trees, but maybe I'm blind. Maybe all of these trees are eucalyptus trees and I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try Brazil, I think. No. Argentina. Is it actually Australia? Every fucking time, man. Every time. It happens every time, man. Dude, I so wanted to go Australia on this one. It was literally my first thought. And I think this one, yeah, like the signage, the Gen 2, the trees. What am I doing, man? Like, where is this one, though? This one was kind of confusing me. Is this, like, northern Queensland? Or is this? Hope Vale. Yep. That's, like, almost the northernmost extent of Gen 4. Because I think the Gen 4 goes to, like, somewhere on this highway, and then up here is just Gen 1. Dude, I'm so sad, man. Like... Alright, cool. I think I'm at 6 mistakes now or some crap like that. It's unlucky. Just send Australia, man. How am I sending Brazil on this? Bro, this fucking... I blame this location. Just send Australia. Whatever, man. Alright. That's so annoying, man. That's like genuinely upsetting. Alright, we've got 2 more. Apparently one of these is easy, which, I mean, sure. Let's say we have an Indonesia, right? Or something. Or let's say we have a Thailand. I think this is probably Thailand. Like Chiang Mai or something like. I'm not gonna try and region guess Thailand, okay? I think this one is never the other country. So let's say that is there. I do want to include this, but I feel like this could just be like Bali, low-key. I'm so sad. I do think this one's also there, because I don't think this is Indo. Or maybe we have like a Vietnam or some crap, dude. Just send Australia, man. Just. And I think this one reminds me of Thailand more than like Indonesia. And then, does that sound reasonable? Because I'm beginning to like the idea that this is Indonesia. This one, I mean, sure. This can also be Thailand. Like, what do I know? This one is not. This one could be Thailand. Ah, crap. This could be like southern Thailand. Like, whatever the heck that province is called. Is that like Suratani, or is it even more south? Like, I don't even know, man. I don't know my provinces of Thailand. Because, like, even though, like, things when you play Jigasa, like, you're more likely to know the provinces of Thailand than, like, the actual cities, because cities don't exist according to Google. But yeah, I'm not reading the map, man. I don't care about Thailand. I need to, like, block the Australia off my screen and forget about it. That makes me so sad. I hate Queensland. Alright, can we delete Queensland? Yeah, which one of these do I like? Maybe I don't know if I want to send this, to be honest. Because I have my doubts. I do think this one might not be in this group. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna remove this one. And let's say we make an Indo group. Let's say there's Indo in here. Let's say this one's Indonesia. Let's say this one's Indonesia. Let's say this one is Indonesia. And then let's say the last one I'm just so undecided about. I think this could be like Riau, or it could be Malaysia, it could be Thailand. Like, what do I know? This one could be Thailand, but it could also just be anything else. This one is just kind of nondescript. I think I like Thailand more on this one. I think I'm gonna say that is Thailand. I do think B3 is Thailand. I think C4 is probably Thailand. And then, like, how in what universe is this Indonesia? So maybe I try this, although that seems a little sussy, but you know what? I'm just gonna send it. 2 away. Yep. Lovely. One of these is easy, by the way. Like, if it's this part of the world, it's not easy for me. Unfortunately. I guess that is some knowledge, right? So what did I send? I sent those 4, and 2 of them are wrong. So we have C3, D3, A4, D4, which is 2 away. Okay. So let's say maybe C3, D3 are Thailand, potentially. I mean, D4 could be Thailand. Dude, I hate this. You know what? Let's make the other group, alright? I think these 2 are probably the same, and then maybe we include this one and this one, maybe? Because we need 2 from the group that I just sent. I mean, it could be A4. Like, what do I know? That works. It is not Thailand. That's unlucky. Could it be Vietnam? Maybe. Could it be Malaysia? Dude, I hate this continent. Bro. What? How is it none of those? How is it none of those? Okay. Well, think about it. Wait, what the fuck is going? That's interesting. Okay. So let's submit this group. Loki, maybe this is Thailand. Yeah, okay. So it was Thailand all along, right? My first thought is always correct. Brother. So this is not Indonesia, not Malaysia, not Philippines. So what is it then? I don't actually know what this is. And it's not Vietnam. Can it be Nigeria ever? Dude, I don't know what this is. I mean, we don't really have any like super obvious Asias anymore, so like, and like considering I've guessed everything in Asia, I guess this is just not Asia. What if this is Costa Rica? Because I said this one kind of looked like Costa Rica. And I guessed that on Colombia. That is stupid, man. Remember when I said this looked like Costa Rica? I did not know they had roads like this in Costa Rica. Like, I was mainly just guessing based off of this location. Alright, JHK, you got me. Urban roulette. Is this the actual urban roulette? Probably. Okay. It is gaming time. I thought Brazil here. This car is super interesting. Yeah, I might just send something in Brazil. I feel like this car almost looks Asian to me, but I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna send it in, I mean, could be like Colombia for all I know. Just go Rio, man. Just the most famous city of all time in Brazil. Whatever. My first thought here, actually I have multiple thoughts. My first thought, it reminded me of like one road I've seen in like Denpasar, Bali, Now I'm thinking it could be Hong Kong. There's text over there and it's not Chinese. Actually, I think those are numbers and not letters. I'm going Hong Kong on this, man. I don't care. That works, I guess. I guess I do care. Portugal, presumably, maybe. Let's go Coimbra. Could it be Spain? Yes. Could it be Italy? Yes. Could it be France? Yes. Of course I thought about France, but I mean, sure. Oh, brother, man. Okay. What are we looking at here? Indonesia, maybe? Ooh. Where do you get these like super red roofs? I just gotta send something. I mean, I'm also considering the Philippines. I'm not aware of the super red roof matter. I'm just going Jakarta. Like, I mean, I also thought about Thailand, but like, sure. Kenya. Wait, that's Chinese there, but that's bait. I mean, that has to be bait, right? I'm going like Mombasa on this. Cambodia. Also, bro decided to turn off his script for the last round. I mean, sure. He was on 20k. I mean, he got 10k. Dude, why are all of the locations in this like corner of the world? Let me look at this one again. This is Cambodia, you say? I mean, I can see it. In this direction, it looks a lot more like Cambodia. Can I not move? I can go this way. I mean, I felt like the orange building looked very Kenyan to me. I guess I'm just not allowed to go that way. And I will see you guys tomorrow.